Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Russia's foreign minister and his US counterpart have held what they called frank talks to try to reduce the chance of a wider conflict in Ukraine. The announcement came after he departed Geneva after concluding talks with the Russian foreign minister. Sergei Lavrov repeated denials that a huge Russian force assembled near Ukraine's borders would be used to invade Ukraine. Antony Blinken said America would respond severely to any invasion. It comes at a time that Russian Defense Ministry sent out video footage of the Russian army performing drills in the region bordering Ukraine. At least 17 people have been killed in a huge explosion near a mining town in southwestern Ghana. Drone video shows the extent of the damage. Police say a vehicle carrying mining explosives collided with a motorcycle near the town of Bogoso. Images shared by local media showed a large plume of black smoke rising above destroyed buildings and scattered debris as residents call for help. At least 59 people were injured, some of whom were in a critical condition. Sudan's military chief, General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, has appointed 15 ministers to a new government. Demonstrations against military rule in Sudan have now been commonplace for months. The move comes almost 3 months after he seized power in a military coup which derailed a planned transition to elections. Since the coup, there have been frequent large protests that have seen more than 70 protesters killed by security forces. Malian authorities have held a funeral for the ousted President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta. The ceremony was attended by Mali's current Prime Minister. Keïta passed away on January the 16th at his home in Bamako at 76. Almost 2,000 people, including former adversaries, came to pay tribute at the ceremony held in the Malian capital, Bamako. Survivors' tales are slowly beginning to come out in Tonga following Saturday's volcanic eruption and tsunami. The story of one man, Lisala Follow, captured global attention after he told a local radio station that he swam for more than a day to survive the tsunami. Mr. Follow described how he held on to a log and then swam back to shore after being swept out to sea. Tonga has confirmed 3 deaths, though the extent of the damage is still unknown. Communications have been crippled, with the only undersea cable that connected Tonga to the outside world badly damaged. Thousands of demonstrators have gathered on the streets of the Yemeni capital Sana'a following airstrikes which are thought to have killed more than 60 people. 3 children and more than 60 adults are reported to have been killed in airstrikes in Yemen on Friday. Rescue workers were still pulling bodies out of the rubble around midday following the dawn strike on the temporary detention centre in Sada in northern Yemen, but it was not immediately clear how many people had been killed. A Saudi-led military coalition has intensified airstrikes on what it says are Houthi military targets after the Iran-aligned movement conducted an unprecedented assault on coalition member. Italian Coast Guard members have rescued 305 migrants from an overcrowded boat in distress off the southern island of Lampedusa. 2 Coast Guard patrols saved the migrants, including 17 women and 6 children, who were crowded aboard a 15-metre boat around 20 miles off the coastline. The Coast Guard said in a press release that the rescue operation was complex because the boat was small and there was an excessive number on board, which they said could have caused the boat to capsize had they not intervened. And finally, Meatloaf, the singer best known for the Bat Out of Hell album, has died at the age of 74. The American singer and actor, otherwise known as Michael Lee Adai, had a career spanning 6 decades and sold more than 100 million albums worldwide. Slash, Cher, Stephen Fry and Boy George were among those who paid tribute to the American musician. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.